I once met a woman named Clara, whose presence was quiet but unmistakable, as if she carried a secret she was afraid to share. Her life was a carefully constructed performance, every gesture and word rehearsed to perfection, as if she were always on stage. She did everything right, to avoid being seen as odd. Her choices dictated by fear of judgment, always wondering what others might think if she slipped, even for a moment. Even her hobbies and the color of her front door were chosen to blend in, to avoid drawing attention, to keep her safely invisible in a world that prizes conformity. One rainy afternoon, caught without an umbrella, Clara's old anxiety flared as she imagined people watching her, judging her for being unprepared, for being out of place. But then, a childhood memory surfaced. Her younger self, splashing in puddles, joyful and free, unconcerned with appearances or expectations, simply living in the moment. Clara paused. Who was she really performing for? Was it for strangers passing by, or for a version of herself she no longer recognized? In that moment she let go. She tilted her head back, let the rain wash over her, and began to dance, feeling the cool drops on her skin, each one a reminder of her forgotten courage. She twirled and laughed, soaked and messy, not caring who saw, her laughter echoing down the empty street, her spirit finally unburdened. For the first time she felt exhilarated, not ashamed. The rain became her applause, the sky her audience, and she was the star of her own story. She realized she wasn't dancing for anyone else. She was dancing for herself, for the little girl who once loved the rain, and for the woman she was becoming. Clara broke free from the invisible cage of judgment, her steps lighter, her heart open to possibility. Sometimes, freedom begins with a single, defiant dance in the rain, a moment when you choose to live for yourself, no matter who might be watching. The fear of judgment is ancient, wired into us for survival. It's a feeling that echoes back to the earliest days of humanity, when every glance and gesture from the tribe could mean acceptance or exile. For millennia, belonging to the group meant safety. Being cast out meant danger. Our ancestors depended on each other for food, shelter, and protection from predators. To be alone was to be vulnerable. Even now, our brains are still tuned to seek approval and avoid criticism. We look for signs that we fit in, that we're accepted, and we feel uneasy when we sense disapproval. But today, the threat isn't a predator. It's a critical comment or a disapproving glance. The stakes feel just as high, even if the danger is only to our pride or self-esteem. We all have an internal arena where we live, love, and dare. It's the space where we wrestle with our hopes, our fears, and our dreams. The fear of judgment fills the stands with imaginary critics, making us hesitate to show our true selves. We imagine every eye is watching, every mind is judging. We anticipate criticism before it even happens, and often stay on the sidelines. Sometimes, we hold ourselves back from opportunities, just to avoid the risk of being judged. Recognize this fear as your ancient brain trying to protect you. It's a natural instinct, but it doesn't have to control your choices. The key isn't to eliminate fear, but to act in spite of it. True courage is moving forward, even when your heart is pounding and your mind is full of doubts. Your worth isn't granted by others. It's yours by right. You don't need permission to be yourself, or to take up space in your own life. Step into your arena, even if your voice shakes. Every act of bravery, no matter how small, is a victory over fear. Courage is choosing authenticity over approval. When you show up as your true self, you inspire others to do the same. The fear of judgment is a silent dream killer, keeping us small and safe but unfulfilled. It drains our energy, stifles creativity, and keeps us rehearsing conversations in our heads. We hide our true selves, attracting people who like our mask, not our reality. The result? Loneliness, even in a crowd. By trying to fit in, we lose connection with others and ourselves. Breaking free means reclaiming your right to live authentically, not just acceptably. Overcoming the fear of judgment starts with one small, brave act. It doesn't have to be dramatic or public. Sometimes, the bravest thing you can do is simply show up as yourself, even when it feels uncomfortable. Identify something you've avoided out of fear. Maybe wearing a bold color, trying a new style, or expressing a part of yourself you've kept hidden. It could be speaking up in a group, sharing your opinion, or simply saying no when you need to set a boundary. Connect this act to your core values: self-expression, authenticity, or honoring your needs. Remember, courage, self-respect, and growth all begin with these small moments. When fear rises, remember your why. Remind yourself of the bigger picture, why this act matters to you and what it represents. Expect discomfort. Courage isn't the absence of fear, but action despite it. Notice your racing heart, sweaty palms, and self-doubt. These are signs you're stepping outside your comfort zone. That's what bravery feels like. It's the willingness to move forward, even when you're unsure. Breathe through the discomfort. It's temporary, and each breath grounds you in the present moment, but the strength you gain will last. Every time you act, you prove to yourself that you can handle more than you thought. Afterward, practice self-compassion. Regardless of the outcome, acknowledge your effort and bravery. The victory is in showing up, not in being perfect. Celebrate your courage, however small the step. Each act is a building block for your confidence. Each act builds your courage muscle, making the next step a little easier. The arena becomes less intimidating and more like home. You belong there. Bravery is a practice, not a one-time event. Start small, keep going, and watch your world expand as you grow into your most authentic self. To break free from judgment, you must learn to trust your own voice. For too long, others' opinions have drowned out your intuition. Start by noticing your motives. Are you acting for yourself or for approval? Journaling can help clarify your true desires and fears. Identify your core values, your North Star. When fear creeps in, ask, which choice aligns with my values? Gradually, you'll build self-trust and realize your own approval matters most. This is a process. Be patient. Every time you choose your voice over the crowd, you reclaim your freedom. Authenticity begins with listening to yourself. Not all opinions matter. Choose your inner circle wisely. Your square squad are the people who love you for your real self, not your mask. Make a short list of those who've earned the right to hear your story. Nurture these relationships, share your fears and dreams, and let yourself be seen. When fear strikes, reach out for support. Their feedback is valuable because it comes from love and shared vulnerability. Set boundaries with those outside your circle. You don't owe everyone an explanation. Learn to say, "Thank you for your opinion, but I'll do what's right for me." Discernment is key to living bravely and authentically. Let in only the voices that help you grow. The final step is to own your story, every triumph and every flaw. Hiding parts of yourself gives others power over you. Embrace imperfection. Perfection is an illusion and a heavy shield. The most connected people are those who dare to be imperfect and real. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. Self-forgiveness is essential for moving forward. Say, "I did my best with what I knew. Now I'll do better." Live for yourself, not for others' approval. This is your one precious life. Don't waste it trying to fit in. Step into the light. Be bold, be messy, be unapologetically you. The world needs more people who own their truth. Your story is worthy. You are worthy. Freedom is waiting. Claim it.